What is up guys, Max here, and welcome back to another quick and easy tutorial. Now in today's tutorial, we are going to learn how to add those fancy black bars that you see on all of your footage. I'm sure everybody loves to add it. It looks cool and cinematic, and how do you make it the correct way? I know there's a bunch of cheap ways or tutorials that are out there that make this look a little more simple, as in you basically just put like a PNG on top of your file, which is an image of black bars, or you crop the edges inside of Premiere, which personally is just not the correct way to do this. If you want to be a little more professional, longevity kind of thing, you can do it this way. Now, right before we get started, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell to stay up to date on all the content. You can also check down the description for the Discord, Twitter, and Instagram links. And if you like this song you're currently listening to, you can sign up for a 30-day free trial to Epidemic Sound. So you can also have cool music for your videos too. Let's get started. Now, today we'll be working with 4K footage. As you can see here, this piece of footage right here is 3840 by 2160. And we want to change this vertical aspect ratio to the correct ratio, or what we want. Now, there's a bunch of different aspect ratios that people use in the business. So off the top of my head, there's a bunch of them. There's CinemaScope, which is 2.35 by 1. The VistaVision, or like I call it the American Standard, which is 1.85 by 1, then MGM65, 2.76 by 1. There's a whole bunch of different aspect ratios depending on what film you see, what have you watched, IMAX, all that different stuff. You know, 4 by 3 was the old TV standard, and then we all know 16 by 9, which is considered HD. Now, to find the correct resolution for this video, 3840 by something, because this is HD right here, 16 by 9, we want ours to be 2.35 by 1. So how do we do the math really quickly, just to understand how this problem is solved? So as you can see here, I have 2.35 by 1 over 1 is equal to 3840 by x, which is we're finding the vertical resolution of 4K, or 4K UHD in this instance. So what we're going to do is a little bit of math. So what you would do is you would multiply this number, 3840 times 1, really easy, and then you would divide by this number. Since we have the 1, we can just divide, which with it rounded off is 1634. Pretty easy number, so 3840 by 1634. Now, just to give you a little quick tip, if you want a cheat sheet for all of these numbers to save in your head, if you're finding a specific aspect ratio to type into Premiere. So here's a website that I use all the time to figure out the physical number of what it needs to be for all these different aspect ratios. So in this case, we're going for 4K UHD 2.35 by 1, which is 3840 by 1634. If we wanted that American Standard, which is what I called it, 3840 by 2076, then you have your 16 by 9, which is the original 3840 by 20, and there's all these different other ones. Where's the super wide one? 2.44 by 1, 3840 by 1574. That's ultra wide. But anywho, we want to put this into Premiere. So 3840 by 1634. So go into here, go to your sequence settings, 3840 by 1634. And there you have it. It's widescreen. But now we want to export this video with physical black bars on a 16 by 9 video that we're going to upload to YouTube or something. So what we're going to do is go to File, Export Media, pops open our window. From here you can see we have our H.264 settings for exporting, no big deal. And right here in basic video settings, we want to change this. So uncheck the match settings things or whatever, check this little box, and change this back to 2160, which was the original 16 by 9 resolution. And then click off of it, and there you go. Black bars have automatically been added to the video. No big deal. And when you hit export, it'll export with the black bars and they'll be there. And you didn't have to add a PNG after all. Now, when you're editing, if you have to have the black bars on screen, I suggest nesting the footage. So what I would do is create a new sequence, make the sequence 3840 by 2160, whatever display format, all that stuff that you need, call it your main nest, and you can actually drag and drop this into here, keep existing settings, and the black bars will be there. Now this is just a single piece of footage, so if I added multiple clips, you can see this will move up and down. But if I double click into here, here is the widescreen that we can edit and add new pieces of footage, etc., etc. Which I can do that really quickly. I'll add another clip on top, another 4K piece, and it should, you know, roll right into here. There you go. The widescreen. We jump back to sequence, or we jump back to main nest. There it is, the widescreen. No big deal. And this is how I always add black bars. Like I said before, you can totally use the cheat sheet to figure out your aspect ratios. And don't forget, you don't necessarily have to export this with black bars. You could always export it like this for YouTube. YouTube totally takes widescreen videos, has no issues with that. You don't have to be 16:9 with black bars. Now, if you were to play this video on like a TV with YouTube, and the TV is not this aspect ratio, the black bars will automatically get added appropriately for the device. If you physically put in black bars that are baked into the video, they're always going to be there no matter how you play the video. On a phone, they're going to be there. So in the long run, you might as well just export these as is without the black bars, unless you absolutely need them for some reason. So if you like this site, no big deal. I'll leave a link down below. You can just bookmark it or whatever. It's super helpful. Other than that, that's about it. So as always, guys, I'm Max. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for being a part of the channel. If you are new to the channel, feel free to like and subscribe. Other than that, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.